Hey, hi all. Good morning.
No.
So
Good morning.
I think for your batch, these all topics we have covered so far. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now, last class we have discussed about order by and then this upper and lower case, and have shared this assignment question. So first of all, let's start with the assignment question. So do you have any question, guys, in this assignments?
Yes. Question number 5th and question number 13. Question number 5th, upper is easy, but lower it is showing no data found.
Question number 5.
Yes, upper I'm getting, but lower.
Okay.
No.
So, okay, sure. We'll tell you. So first of all, if you're working on Microsoft SQL Server, okay, the problem with SQL Server is when you are doing the installation, okay.
Okay.
So when you will install this SQL Server, by default, it is case insensitive, okay. You have, means in the SQL Server, you have the option, you can make it case sensitive, you can make it case insensitive. So few of you have approached me and you told me that this is not case sensitive. It is because this is open source. And by default, for the first time when you will install it, okay, during the installation, it is installed in such a manner that it is case insensitive. But when you will work in your project, and if you have the SQL Server, that will be case sensitive, okay, because all the projects, they work on case sensitive part only. Hope it is clear. So don't get confused that why it is not case sensitive on SQL Server. Okay, on the safer side, I will suggest you that work on the Oracle platform, which I have shown you last class here. But SQL Server, that is the problem. When you will install it for the first time, that is case insensitive. But overall, you practice SQL on any platform, they all are case sensitive because globally data is case sensitive. Okay, you go anywhere, you enter your password, that is case sensitive, you know, right? Many times you use username, it is also case sensitive. So please don't get confused with that. Hope it is clear.
Yes.
Okay, now coming to the question, what you guys have. Question number 5, you told, right?
Yes. What I am doing is I'm performing the program very first for upper. Just upper when I'm putting the bottom, select start from upper and just I'm removing upper and putting lower, and in brackets I'm putting the last name, and then is equal to quotes small letter small name, and running the
Okay.
no data font for the same format. I'm just modifying the last segment, that's it, but also it is showing no data font. For upper it is again successful.
Okay, let's check. Not if you will check it. What's the problem? Okay. This is your batch data. This 23rd November. Okay, so this is your tables, like this start from. Okay, this is the data. Write query, please write a SQL query to fetch the employer details whose first name is Raj. Okay, and you have to make it case insensitive. Hope the question is clear to everyone.
Yes.
So if I will write here where first name equals Raj, you know, this will fetch me only this Raj where all characters are in uppercase. You all know this, right?
Yeah.
To make it case insensitive, you have to write upper. Now please verify the output. Is this correct?
Yes.
Any question in this upper part? Hope it is clear to everyone.
Yeah.
Similarly, we have discussed in the previous class, if you want to search for lowercase, you have to write here lower and then make it R-A-J, Raj. Are you getting the same output?
Yes.
Now tell me what's the problem you have, sorry, in this question.
Okay, I think I did mistake. Lower and then close brackets, I mentioned last name instead of first name.
Okay, okay, not an issue.
It's my mistake.
Hope it is clear to everyone.
Yes.
Sir,
Yes.
Yeah, tell me.
so when we use the where conditions,
Mm.
where suppose where country is equal to India, and second one is where country into bracket India.
Hmm.
Right? Then what is the difference when we need to use in and when we need to use where column name equal to?
Okay. Suppose this is the example. Okay, let's check this example and we'll try to understand this. This my country table. Okay. If you want to search for the country India, okay,
Hmm.
so you have to write where name equals India. Okay,
Yes.
you will get the output. Okay. Now, suppose if the requirement is that no, then I want India, and if China is there, I want China as well. So you will write or name equals China. Okay,
Hmm.
you will get India and China both, right?
Yes.
So instead of this, you can write this query like this. In and then write here India, comma, China.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is same as the previous query. When you write in operator, the SQL engine will understand that the user wants either this or this. It means they have all relation. They will understand by default. No need to write like this, name is equal to India or name is equal to China.
Okay, it means if there is searching for the one country, then we can use the equal to. But if we want
then
to
you
search
can
for
use,
multiple, then we can use in, right?
then you can use in.
Okay.
Okay. But it is but in will work for one country as well. See, suppose if I will write like this, you
Yes,
can
yes.
execute this as well. So it is not like in has to be used only when you have more than one data. No, even if you have one data, in will work. So it is
Yeah.
working. Okay,
Yes, thanks.
no problem. The only benefit is suppose here you want 1 minute, 1 minute. Suppose here you want Russia as well. So what you will do? You will write or name equals Russia, correct? Okay, so again you see you have to write or condition and then name equals. But in operator, what I will do, I will just copy this. I will give comma here. I'll just skip it here. Now I got India chat. That is the benefit of in operator. And apart from that, it is also good from performance perspective.
Okay.
Hope it is clear.
Yes, thanks.
No problem. Any other question?
Sir, as I repeated previously, 13th question.
13th number.
In that India, it is asking to give a output in the below format like India, Russia, and remaining Pakistan. India, Russia, by using in operator, I got India, Russia.
That's for the last name and last name below output. 13th number you told, no?
13th. This one.
12th
12th
number.
12th
12th number question. This one you're telling.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Tell me.
India, Russia, I used in operator. I got
Hmm.
line and India, second line, Russia. Remaining, it is either I use descending or ascending. It is not giving the output like which they are.
Okay. Okay. Okay, we'll see that. So this is your country table. Let me show you the data. This is the data. What you want India to be at the top, then you want Russia, then you want Sri Lanka, then you want Pakistan, then you want Nepal. Okay. So here in this question, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P,
Descending
Q,
order is used.
R, S, R, S. Okay, fine. So here what we will do, I will solve this query like this. Let's name from country. Name from country ordered by case
When
name equals India. You want to keep India at the top, no? I have
Yeah.
used the name is equal to India, then one.
Then one.
Okay. And then you write when name equals.
Russia.
No, after Russia, correct. Russia, then 2. Okay. Now, if you will see the remaining one, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Nepal, and China. This is in which order?
Descending.
Descending order.
Descending order.
Yeah.
Then I will write else 3.
3.
Okay. And I will end this. But finally, you want to sort this in descending order, no?
Yes.
We will write comma, name, descending. Now you can verify the output. Got India, Russia, and then
Yeah.
all the other countries, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Nepal, China is in descending order.
Right.
Hope it is clear to everyone.
Yes.
Anyone who wants me to explain this, please tell me.
Yeah, Tanveer, can you please explain again?
Oh, sure. I will do one thing. I will explain this from the Indian perspective. It will be more clear. Okay. So this is the data we have. And this is the query. Always, whenever you're getting a stuck, that is why I teach from Indian perspective. Ask it from Indian. Okay. So here, first of all, from query will be executed. You will get this table in your temporary memory, right? Okay. After that, in order by, you have mentioned that when name is equal to India, then in which bucket you will keep it? Bucket number 1, correct?
Yes.
So India, I will keep this in bucket number 1. This is bucket number 1. Okay. Then Russia, you want to keep it bucket number 2. So Russia, I will keep it here in bucket number 2. Okay. Else means all other countries you are keeping in which bucket? Third bucket.
3.
Third bucket. So far, any question?
No.
Clear, no? Okay. Now, first of all, yeah, tell me.
Sorry. It means that for bucket we can give any name or any number, right? In assignment also you have given A, B like that. So it is fine.
You can give any name. Actually, even if you will give A, B, then A, then B. If you remember last class, we have discussed that. So Indian will convert that in ASCII number. Okay. So that's the thing.
Okay.
So first of all, we'll keep the bucket number 1. In bucket number 1, you have India. So first of all, we will keep India. Then bucket number 2. Bucket number 2, you have Russia. Then we will keep Russia. Correct? Then bucket number 3. So we will keep all these countries after this. So far, is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
So this is your bucket number 1. This is your bucket number 2. This is your bucket number 3. After this, we have written end. Whenever you will use case statement, not only in order by, I will show you case statement when I will teach you in select clause, in window function, many other places case will be there, but the syntax will be same. Okay, so whenever you're using case, you have to mark a end condition. If you will not write end, engine will throw error message. So please remember this. This is very important. Why end is required? It will confirm to the engine that you don't have any other condition. This is your last condition. So that is why end is mandatory whenever you're writing case statement. If you will not write it, it will throw error message. Okay. So after end, we have written name descending. So meaning of this one, name descending, is you are telling SQL engine that go inside each bracket, each bucket, and then sort it in descending order. So in bucket number 1, you have only India. It doesn't make any sense of sorting it in descending order. It will be like this only, correct? In bucket number 2, you have Russia, only one country you have. So there's no sense of sorting it in descending order. It will be like this only. Now, bucket number 3, you have to sort in descending order. So if you sort in descending order, which country will come first? Sri Lanka?
Yeah.
and then Pakistan, and then Nepal, and then China. Correct? Finally, this is your output. You can verify it from here. I think this is what we have. What we have got. India, Russia, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Nepal, China. Hope it is clear now.
Yeah. Actually, I was confused with case when name in. So now you cleared that it will be, verifying it for the descending. That's why I was not getting the required answer. Russia was coming up because I was selecting it into first bucket only, India and Russia. That's why it
Okay.
was not giving the desired result, I guess.
Correct.
And also, Tanvi, can we use select asterisk from country that will be giving the desired output, or that would change because you have used select name from country?
Oh, okay, okay. Here you are telling, no?
Yeah.
You will get the same output.
Okay. Okay.
Let
No
me show
worries.
you this. Same output.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it is a professional way to not write asterisk. Okay, I will
Okay.
teach you after some time why, but it's a professional way. Never write asterisk. If possible, mention that column names.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Hello.
One minute. Hold on. 1 minute. Is this question number 12 clear to everyone?
Yes.
Anyone, any doubt in this?
No.
This program only by using in operator we cannot perform, correct?
Using in you can perform, but that's a concept of nested case statement. When I will teach you that, then I will come to when I will explain you this. Okay, so better, and I will suggest you that always, whenever you're writing SQL queries, and if you're working as a fresher, always try to create simple queries. Don't complicate it. Okay, when you are trying to learn it, keep it in chunks. Try to solve it in small chunks. Okay, that's the best way to learn SQL. Once you get some good maturity level, then you can do research on that. You can complicate it, or you can cater multiple requirements in one statement. But as a fresher, I will suggest you to start by chunk by chunk. Yeah, any other question?
Use 14 and 17.
Question number 20.
14 and 17.
14. Okay.
14 and 17.
Guys, give me 1 minute. I will take some water.
Confused with the destination.
1 minute. I will take some water. Okay, question number 14. Write a SQL query to display the output as per the below hierarchy, but salary in descending order. Okay, it's an interesting question. First of all, let me create this employee table. So this is your employee table. Select a start from employee. Now see what they're asking. They're asking that I want hierarchy in this fashion. Like first of all the HOD should be displayed. Then all the instructor should be displayed. Then all the professor should be displayed. Okay, this is the first condition. Can you tell me, is this in ascending order or descending order? HOD, instructor, and professor.
Ascending order.
Ascending order.
Ascending order, right? So we will write here, select a star from employee, order by designation. If I will not give any value ascending or descending, by default, what it will take?
Ascending.
Ascending. So first of all, let's verify this. Is this in ascending order? HOD, instructor, and professor.
Yes.
Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Now here you have next condition, but salary in descending order. So the meaning of this is for each and every HOD, like here you can see Rajesh and Anaman, they are HOD. Okay. Is the salary in descending order here? Yes, it is in descending order. Any instructor is a salary in descending order? Yes, it is in descending order. In professor is a salary in descending order?
No.
No.
It is not in descending order. That is what the question is. that you have to sort first of all based on the designation. And if there is a conflict in the designation, then salary should be in descending order. Is the question clear? I'm not asking about the solution. Don't think about solution now. Just tell me, is the question clear to everyone? First
Yes,
of all,
now.
here the question is, first of all, you have to sort based on this hierarchy. That is the top priority. Within the hierarchy, if 2 or 3 employees have the same salary, then you have to sort it in descending order. Hope the question is clear.
Yes, it is clear. It means this question is confusing. Someone may thought that if salary is also in descending order, then how we can change the designation?
That is why you guys are, I think, maybe confused. But yeah, this is the scenario. The first priority is this hierarchy, and then salary in descending order within each hierarchy, not
Yeah.
overall. That is not possible. Then that's a contradictory statement. How it is possible that you can sort this and salary in descending order? So the meaning is, for each designation, if the salary there is a conflict, then that has to be in descending order. So what to do here? In case of conflict, what we used to do? I have taught it day before yesterday, Monday, same thing, first name, last name.
You have to apply salary and order by and salary.
I will give comma salary, right? It
Yes.
means if designation there is a conflict, then engine will go to the second parameter, that is salary. But in which order you want to sort it? Descending. So you will write
Descending.
DSC. Okay, so now you run this. Now verify the output. First of all, check that the designation, is it in correct hierarchy or not? HOD, instructor, professor. You have HOD, instructor, and professor. First condition is satisfied. Second condition, you want salary in descending order. So is the salary in descending order for HOD? Yes, it is in descending order. For instructor, yes. For professor, yes. Got it?
There's small doubt, sir. When
Ah.
salary in descending, definitely it should by default 800 will go to first place. No, when I in the same way written, I don't know what I mentioned segment, but when I put salary descending directly, 800 went up and remaining all came in sequence.
Correct. If you write order by salary descending only, then 800 will be at the top. See, if I will write like this. So here you are telling you are not bothered about designation. The only concern is you want to show salary in descending order. So you see all the salary will be in descending order. See 800, 500, 400 in descending order.
Yes, I written like this only without descending designation.
No. Here, this is the first condition you have to satisfy. Then you have to check the salary. Next condition.
Yes, okay.
Any other question? Hope it is clear to everyone.
Yeah, hey Tanvi, question number 16. Can you
14 and then 16.
16?
Hold 1 minute.
So yeah,
Yeah, which was the following statement is correct?
so,
By
yeah,
default order by 1 minute. I'll explain each and everything 1 minute. By default order by sorts the result in ascending order. Is this correct statement A?
yes.
Where is 16? 16 you told, no?
Yeah, 16.
This is the 16. This is true.
True.
Yes.
By default order by sorts the result in descending order. Is this true or false?
Yeah.
False. We must write ascending or descending while using order by.
No,
Yeah,
not
this one.
false.
For descending it is required, but for ascending it is not required, right? So it is false.
Okay.
Customize the sorting of result. We can use case statement in order by. Is this true or false?
True.
True. We have seen that. Why you are using case statement in that country? Because we want to customize the sorting. Sometimes you want to show India at the top. Sometimes you want to show India at the bottom. You are customizing your sorting. So for that, we have to use case statement in order by. Generally, what happened? Many people, even like in this batch, even then, if anyone knows SQL, so you might be thinking that how case we can use in order by, or maybe the first time you might have seen that use of case in order by. So
Right,
many
right.
has this question that, oh, how we can use case in order by? Generally, we have seen cases used in select clause. So yes, you can use case in order by, and I have shown you a few examples as well. So there's a misconception that case cannot, because I used to ask this question in interview that can I use case in order by? So most of the participants, most of the candidates, they will tell no, case cannot be used in order by. That is using select clause. So this is a misconception. That is why I have given this question. Hope it is clear now.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, next question, please. Any other question?
Please check the 15 number part 2 question. There are 2 questions in 15.
15 number, there are 2 questions.
Second one. With the country with letter S.
Sending order. And controls invitation. 1 minute, yeah. I think it is mixed. No, I think it has, they have not. Firdaus has not shared properly. There's something missed. So from somewhere she have copied and she have pasted. This is not the question. Okay. This is part of some other question, I think. I think that like operator one question was there that she has not copied properly.
Okay.
Okay, I will connect with her. I will check where somewhere it has not copied properly. Okay,
I have solved this by using when and in case, but I'm asking whether only single letter is given. That's why I'm confused little bit.
For this part you're telling?
Yeah.
No, actually this question is incomplete here. Okay.
Okay.
The question was something different. It is incomplete.
Okay.
Okay, 1 minute. Let me, if you want, I will explain this question. 1 minute. Let me check what exactly that question was. Yeah. This is the question. See, this is the question. Okay.
Okay.
So let me explain this question if you're asking, because I think she has not copied it properly and it is missed. So write a SQL query to display the country name which starts with letter I should be displayed first, then countries with letter S should be displayed next, and remaining countries in ascending order. Good question. First of all, try to understand the question. Okay, 1 minute. Job table, country. This is your country table. Guys, see, it is very important to work on assignment. I'm telling the same dialogue in each and every batch. In your batch as well, maybe multiple times I have told, work on assignment. Otherwise, you are wasting your time attending this class. If you're not working on assignment, so there will be no benefit, because SQL is not about theory. So please take out some time from a busy schedule and work on it. Okay. Write a SQL query to display the country names which start with letter I should be displayed first. It means all the countries which has letter I, that should be displayed on the top, and then countries with letters S should be displayed after that, and then all the other countries in ascending order. So is the question clear first of all?
Yes.
Yes.
We want to display all the countries with letter I to be at the top, and then S, and after that in ascending order. Okay. But before this, I want to teach you one concept. Okay. And that is known as wildcard. Wildcard character or like operator. Okay. So suppose I want to fetch all the country which starts with I. Okay. For that, we use this keyword, like keyword. Okay. And I will write here like I percentage. I will tell you the meaning of this query. Ignore that. Just check the output. Just check the output. Okay. So you got the countries which has letter I at the beginning.
Yes.
Okay. So the meaning of this query is I am telling SQL engine that SQL in this name column, I want only those countries which has first character as I. You could see here, no? The first character is I. Karan, can you please go on mute? Thank you. So the first character is I, and after that I have written percentage. So the meaning of percentage is I don't care. Okay. You have written here I. So you are telling I want the first character to be I. After that, whatever is present, I'm not bothered about. I don't care about it. That is why, see, in all this data, the first character I is for India and Indonesia. After I in India, you have very different characters. And Indonesia, we have very different characters. There is no correlation. So this is the meaning of this like operator. Hope it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
I will give you a few more examples. Suppose you want all the countries which starts with S. So I will write S here. After that, I have written percentage. The meaning of percentage here is I don't care whatever is present after this. Okay, so check the output. You got all the country which has Sri Lanka and Singapore. S is present in the beginning. After that, whatever is present, it is different. Correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Let's take one more example. I want all the countries which has A in the beginning. The first character is A. Check the output. So far clear? Any question?
It is clear which you have explained, sir. But if the country, one of the alphabet is small, one of the alphabet is capital, like in,
Data is case sensitive. I have already mentioned that.
no, it,
So, suppose. One minute. Suppose I inserted this record, America. Okay. And if I am running this query, tell me one thing. Why America is not coming in the output here?
Data is case
Data is case sensitive.
That's all. Data is case sensitive. If you want to make it case insensitive, what we have to use?
upper, like
Or long.
equal.
Hope it is clear now.
Yes, I just want to ask that shall we use upper or not? You just cleared it.
Okay, good. Any other question? Okay.
Sir, I have a question. This upper is valid in all types of like DVMS.
Database. Most of them upper is used here.
Okay.
Okay, now suppose the question is that I want all the country name which ends with A. Okay, so I will not be teaching you upper in each and every functions and the keywords. Now you know that data is case sensitive. If you have to make it case insensitive, you have to use either upper or lower. Hope it is clear. Okay. Now tell me the meaning of this query. I will not explain this. You guys think and tell me.
country shall with A.
Country
Whatever
with
country
the
will be
ending.
having A in the
Good.
At
last.
last.
Country which ends with A. That is why I have kept A at the last here. And before A, I have mentioned percentage. It means I am not bothered whatever is present before the last character. My only concern is the last character should be A. Okay. That's why you see in India, Indonesia, China, Sri Lanka, Russia, they all have A at the last. Okay. Is this clear?
Yes. We can also do that IN also, no? Some except India, Indonesian, I country, then IN and percentage also, no? To search India and Indonesia.
I'm not getting. Can you please repeat?
Means India and Indonesia started with IN. IN percentage, we can also
okay.
do that also, no?
Actually, you're telling, can I use two characters, right?
Yeah.
You can use it. This is what you're telling, correct?
Yes.
It means you're telling the first two characters should be IN. After that, I am not bothered, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you can write like this. The first three characters, I want IND. So again, you have India and Indonesia. Suppose you're telling no, first four characters, I want INDI. Do you think you will get Indonesia now?
No.
No. Check it. Hope it is clear.
Yes.
Any other question, anyone?
No.
No? Okay. So you understood how to search for a character for a data if it has something in the first character, and if you are looking for some particular character in the end. Hope it is clear, guys. Okay. Now suppose the question is that fine, I want A to be present anywhere, either in the beginning, either in the end, or in between. In that case, what you have to do, you have to write percentage, then write A, and then again percentage. The meaning of this is you are telling to SQL engine that I am not bothered wherever A is present. I just want A, either in the beginning, either in the end, or in between, anywhere. Okay. Now check the output.
Apart from United Kingdom, all display.
Clear, guys?
Yes.
Why United
Yeah.
Kingdom is not displayed here?
Not there anywhere.
No.
No A.
Doesn't have any here. Hope it is clear.
Yeah.
So if I'm keeping percentage at the last, it means the first character I want I, after that I'm not bothered whatever is present, right? If you're keeping percentage in the beginning, it means I want A at the last, before that whatever is present I'm not bothered. Check the output. In all this you have A at the last, correct? And before that whatever you have, you are not bothered. So engine has given you that output. This is special. It means if you have percentage and then some character and then again percentage, 2%, it means you are not bothered whether A is present in the beginning, in the end, or in between. You are telling that wherever A is present, show me that country. Correct? And that's why you got this output. No, not clear.
Clear, sir, clear.
Hello?
Hello. Yeah.
One
If
minute.
I go-
Sorry, Kunal, sorry. Give me 1 minute. I have to tell one more scenario, and,
Okay.
and then you can ask that maybe. Sorry. Suppose here if I am giving this one underscore, okay, and then A. You guys think and tell me what is the meaning of this. The first I have written underscore, then I have written A, then I have written percentage. What's the meaning of this?
The first
Second
letter there should be A. Should be A.
Here you have kept the first character as underscore. It means you are telling first character I'm not bothered, but second character I want A, and after that again I am not bothered. So in Pakistan you see first character is P, I am not bothered. Second character is A, correct? After that again whatever you have, you're not bothered about that. Is this clear?
Yes, sir, yes.
Okay. Now suppose similarly, if I will write like this, that suppose I want this. For this, tell me if I will execute, what will be the output? This one.
Singapore you will get.
Why?
Because first character you're avoiding yes.
What's the meaning of this query, first of all?
Give the first preference to the second place. I'm not bothered about first and after second place.
First letter should.
So first is
Second.
the underscore is one character. So after first character, the second character can be I. So here, as per this question, it filters out the data which is having second character as I. First can be anything.
First can be
And it-
anything. I have given underscore. First can be anything. I am concerned with the second character, which must be I. And after that percentage, again, I'm not bothered whatever is present after that, right? So in Singapore, you have I as the second character. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now, one more question example I want to show you. Suppose if it is like this. First of all, again, this is exactly same. First of all, think and tell me what is the meaning of this query.
Second last character should be K.
Very good.
It
Second last
can
character
start
should
with
be K.
anything.
Last character you are not bothered because it is underscore. Second last you want K. Before that you have given percentage. Again, you are not bothered whatever is present, right? Check the output. In Sri Lanka, second last is K. Clear?
Can we add one more underscore before and after?
Sorry, can you repeat? Sorry, I didn't get you.
So can we add
One more
one more
underscore.
underscore? Yeah.
Okay, so if you're giving one more underscore, it means you are telling third character you want
Okay.
K. Okay, I think we don't have any data where third character is K. That is
Okay,
why
got
this
it.
is data found. Okay, hope it is clear.
Yes.
Okay, now coming back to our original question, this one. Okay.
Tanvir, so one question. So it's like, so even using ASCII value only, SQL engine is comparing the values, that first digit, second. Like,
yeah, it will compare based on that only. Okay. Now coming to this question, select a star from country. Now you guys not think over this question. This country you have, I want to display all the country which has letter I in the beginning should be displayed first. Then letter S, countries starting with letter S should be displayed after that. And then all the remaining countries in ascending order. You guys not think and tell me the query for this. Ordered by what you will do.
When case like by case when
name like
name equal to
Case when
name equal to
name like
I.
Background noise is there. Background noise is coming. Yeah, can you try now? Order by case.
When name equal to I.
Name equal to I.
When name like
Name like.
Inverted commas. I percentage.
Very good.
Then else one.
Then
Then
one.
One. Then one.
Else two.
Else two.
No.
No.
When name like. When
Like.
name like into bracket yes percent.
Then two.
Then two.
And
After this.
Else
And
Else
three.
three
And
and
comma name.
comma name.
Name.
Good.
That's
Verify the output. Is this as per the requirement of the business?
yeah.
Yes.
All the countries which starts with I at the top. All the country which starts with S is after that. And all the countries are in ascending order.
Ascending order.
Yeah.
Okay. So
there's one like any operator. So can you also tell it about?
Sorry, like
any.
Like and sorry, I'm not getting. Can you message on the chat box? I am not getting what you're telling. Like and.
Like any. ANY.
Like, are you telling this one any operator?
No, like any. Like space any.
Like a space any.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, this when I will teach you any operator and all operator, then I will cover this.
Okay.
Okay, that's a different topic. I'm not sure, maybe in your batch from last few batches, I have removed that topic because this is not used anymore. But fine, I will teach you this any and all operator. Okay.
Yeah.
Any other question, anyone? Okay, coming to assignment. Any other question? Think and tell me, do you have any other question, guys? Now I think you are in a position that you can work on all the questions. It is simple only. So let me proceed.
Hi, then one question. Like while using the like operator, can we use for we need to select all the countries which starts with L. In the I need to get that in the alphabetical order. If it's a LA, you need to get in that order. LB, you need to be in second order. How we can do that?
LA, LB. Sorry, I'm not getting what you're telling. LA, LB.
Like
Vertical order.
in content, we use the like the name should be starts with I, right? Like
Oh, okay. Maybe you are telling that LA, all the countries with LA should be on the top. Then LB after that. Is that you're telling?
yes. How we can do that? Can I use the order by in the way?
Do one thing. No, do one thing. You prepare a table script for this. Means what data exactly you're looking for. Prepare that table script, the data, and share that to me on this WhatsApp and the Zoom chat. I will share the solution. Is that clear? What you're telling?
I'm saying that like in the table, India and Iraq is there. Like
India and Iraq. Okay, 1 minute. India is there, and then you have Iraq.
Like I need to get the start. I need to get the countries. We start with India. That to in the ascending order. Like I and that to in the ascending order.
Okay. Got it. So for that, what you have to, I think this will work. This query will work. Let me run this. This is what you're telling, no?
Yes,
IN and then R is there, correct?
Yes.
So here I have written name at the last. So what it will do, in bucket 1, you have India, Indonesia, and Iraq, correct? That is in bucket number 1. So now your this name operator, it is in ascending, so it will go inside each bucket. In bucket 1, you have India, Iraq, and Indonesia. So it will sort that in ascending order. If you write here descending, so then it will sort that in descending order. So Iraq will come at the top. Iraq at the top, and then Indonesia, then India. Is this what you're asking or something different?
Like that is what I'm asking. But suppose I want to get the
I am waited everyone. Now you can you please ask again? Some background noise is there. Yeah, Madhu.
First, I need to get the countries. It starts with I in the ascending order, and the second, I need to start. I need to get the country's name starting with S in the descending order.
In ascending. That is I have told that I will teach you nested case statement. Then in that we will cover that part.
Okay. As of now, whatever the name in the one like 116 descending based on that order, this will remain the first two will execute. That is
yes. Have I answered your question? Is that clear, Madhu?
Yes, Tanvir.
Okay. Let me proceed with the next topic now. This is November batch. This I have covered now in this. Shall we start with count function? Delete drop truncate. I will not start now.
Hi, Tanvir.
I'm not good. Yeah. Tell me hi.
Yeah, just a question. In some queries, I used to see instead of people put order by column name, they will put order by 1, 2, something like that. No.
Okay. Good. Let me explain that. Got your question. But don't do that now. I will suggest you guys not to use that in your query. Once you get some good maturity level or you're working in project, then you can do that. But I will explain what is that, okay?
Okay, but one more question related to. So is there any performance or just for easiness people are writing on that?
It is mostly on easiness. That doesn't impact the performance much. Okay, but I will tell you what is the meaning.
Okay. Thank you.
So this is your employee table. Table is not created. So this is your employee table. Okay. Just tell me one thing. If I write order by I've written order by 1. Ignore that, whatever I've written one. What is this output? Is this in which order? First name?
Ascending.
First name ascending order, right? So when you're writing order by one, engine will understand that user is telling one means this first place. The first sequence you have first name. It is like order by first name. If you write two, it means order by last name, because last name is in the second sequence in this select clause. That is the meaning. Now check order by two, ascending, it means, is it the last name sorted? Karan, Kishore, Kumar, KLMN, PQRS. Hope it is clear.
So does it denote the number of columns?
Sequence of column, not the number of column, the sequence of column. Two means second sequence. Second sequence, last name is there. If I write one, it means the first sequence. In first sequence, you have first name. Is that clear?
One question, what if you put select star from and do order by, will it work?
I will come to that. But is this clear?
Yeah. Thank you.
If you want, you can write 1, 2. What is the meaning of this?
First and last both.
Is ascending order for first sequence, second sequence.
First name ascending order. If there is a conflict, then last name in ascending order. Okay, check it. Or if you write like here to descending, it means first name in ascending order. Then if there is a conflict, last name in descending order. Hope it is clear. 1, 2 and all those things, guys.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, here if I write it like this, this is what you're asking, right? First of all, I will suggest you all that never use a star or asterisk. Okay. There's some performance issues are there, which I will teach you down the line, but professional way of writing SQL queries, never use a star. Even if you have one column, never use a star. Write the column names. Even if you have 10 columns, never use a star or asterisk, write the column name. Is that clear? First of all, make it a habit. That will show the professionalism actually, okay, in your SQL queries. If you will use a star, it will indicate if someone who has experience in SQL, they'll understand that you are a newbie in the SQL world. So never use a star, okay. That will not throw error message, okay, but the professional way is like you should write the column names. And you see, like it is working here as well. Hope it is clear.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Guys, please keep muted. You guys are disturbing the entire class. I want to call out your name, so please don't disturb everyone. Please go on mute. Thank you. Okay, so now shall I move with the next topic, guys, if everything is clear now?
Yes.
Okay. Next topic is very important, very confusing. Very confusing. Almost 30% of complexity I contribute to this topic. So I'm not trying to tell you that we get afraid or whatever it may be. I'm just telling that just telling you to be careful. That's all. Okay. Try to give full concentration here. If you not understand this, all the coming topics you will not understand. And that topic is count. Now you might be thinking that Tanvir, count is very simple. Then why you're telling it is very complex? And that you will understand in next few classes. Okay. So I'm starting with the count function now. Listen very carefully. Top table imply. And for this entire week, that today is Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we will be discussing about counts. I've created this employee table. In this table, if I will ask you that, tell me the total number of records. Can you tell me? Six records we have, right?
6 records.
Okay. So here we have 6 records easily you can see and tell me. But suppose if you have millions of records, you know that is not possible to count it one by one, right?
Yeah.
So for that we have a count function in SQL. So select count of a start from employee. So this will give you the total count of record is 6. You have to write count of a star. Okay. If you don't want to write a star, you can write like this as well. Count of 1. This is also same. So that's give you total number of records in this table. If you don't want to write 1, you can write 0 as well. This will again give you total number of records. If you don't want to write 0, you can write -1. This will also give you the same output. One error occurred. It means this connection is one minute to refresh this. Okay. Hope it is clear so far. Okay. What if I will give my mobile? 1 minute. I know I will answer all these things. Just a minute. What if I will give my mobile number? What will be the output?
No data found.
Sorry?
No data found.
No data found. Same. And we'll get the same output, no data found or error message. Okay, check the output now. I'm running it. What happened? Same output. Okay. So from this, we understood that count of a star is similar to count of any number, and they all will give you total number of records. And this will give you total number of records in a table. Okay. Now, I will explain you all this thing. Just give me some time. Okay. Now, suppose if I'll write here, select count of A from employee table. Check the output. Same output. Okay. Count of SQL. Same output. Count of India. Same output. Okay. Now can I tell that now you can ask question.
What is the difference between the asterisk and the number?
What's the difference between asterisk and there's no difference? That's what I want to show you, that you write count of a star, count of any number, count of any string. They all will give you the same output. But in generally, you will see in project, people will prefer writing count of 1. Okay, they all are same. That's all. If you're getting because, yeah, Mohsin.
Yeah, and if we consider performance-wise,
all are same. But generally, if you Google this, people will mention that count of a star is count of a star and count of 1. They both are same from performance. Yes, they both are very much same. But little bit count of 1 is better than count of a star. Little bit I'm telling. But overall, they all are same. You can use any one. Count of a star, count of 1, count of 0, anything. They all are same. Why I'm teaching this? Because sometime in interview, they can ask you this question. They will give you select count of any number, random number, and they will tell you that, okay, what will be the output? So you should not get confused. You have to tell them that, sir, this is exactly same as count of a star. This will give me the total number of records in the table. Clear?
Yeah.
Any other question?
Just a doubt, sir. You put star, you put your mobile number, India, remaining. It is giving the same. What if you put underscore?
Count of underscore.
Yeah.
Okay. This is what you're telling, right?
Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
Check this. Any character within a string. Okay. Give @. Check it. Same output?
Yes.
Any other question? You see, this is not needed in your project. Nowhere related to project. Why
So
I'm telling this
internally
one?
function is
Why I'm telling this is because in interview, sometime interviewer can ask this kind of questions, and it has been asked to my candidates, to my participants. Okay, that's why be ready with this. You should know this. Okay. Yeah. Mohsin, you're asking something.
yeah. So internally, the
How it
function
is
will be
working.
just yeah.
Okay. That I will tell you after some time internally how it is working.
Okay.
But any questions so far, anyone?
No.
I used to think like count one counts only the first column.
Number of columns. That's
Yeah.
what you're thinking, right?
Yeah.
That I'm coming. That's a misconception actually. So generally people thinks that, okay, select count of one if I'm giving from employee. The very big misconception. Okay. People will think that, okay, count of one if I'm writing, it means I'm asking engine to count the number of records in the first column. So here the first column is employee ID. So they think that it means to count the number of records in the first column, it means in the employee ID column. But this is a very big misconception. It is not like that. If that's the concept, then tell me, what is the meaning of count of zero? Do you have any zeroth column here? No. Even then, how it is
Yeah.
giving the output? Same output. Then do you
Yeah.
have minus one column? Does it make sense of minus one column? No. But even then you are getting output. Is it clear? Do you have 1 million column? I think it is 1 billion or more than that. You don't have that, right? Instead, you're getting the output. So that's a big misconception. Next question.
I doubt, sir. Like this count 6, which you are giving output, included all that 1, 2, 3 alphabets A and 4 grid numbers also, right? All.
Yeah. Now I will explain that part. Let me explain. See, when you're writing select count a star from employee, I'm getting question from very limited participant. I'm not sure if everyone is able to understand. So guys, don't think that others have understood, so I should also understand it. If it is not clear, you should ask question. Otherwise, if you're not asking, if you're not understood this concept, this is a very important concepts of SQL. You will be at the loss at the end of the day. So this is your table, right? This is the employee table. I'll tell you exactly how it is working. When you're writing select count star from employee, okay, what happens? Your engine will replace this all values with a star. Everything will be replaced with a star. Okay, it is like everything here will be replaced with a star. You have a star here, a star, a star, a star, a star, like that. Okay. And then it will count each and every record. This is one record. This is another 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 record. This is one way to understand it. Or if everything is replaced with a star, it will take any column randomly. Okay, and then it will find number of a star in that column. Suppose if you have count of a star, it means this is a star. This is a star. This is a star. Okay. Now it will take any column randomly. In this column, how many stars you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's my output is 6. And that's the meaning. You're asking to count a star. It has counted a star. Clear? If you have written select count of 1 from employee, in this case, what will happen? It will replace every value. It will replace all these values with 1. Now it will count 1. How many ones are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hope it is clear?
Clear.
Yeah. So there is another myth buster out here. Like, so I used to hear like, it does not count nulls. So in this case,
Null I will come. Null I will come to that. I will come to that null part.
Yeah, if it is replacing with 1, then there is, it
will
counts
count. It will count.
Yeah,
It will
yeah.
count. You are correct. Hope it is clear, guys, so far. Any question?
It means that whenever we use the count function and in bracket whatever character, string or number we give, then internally SQL engine will convert it into that character or string and then it will give the count.
Yes, but there are few exceptions. I will teach you down the line. But so far you are correct.
Okay.
Okay. Shall I proceed further? So far you understood now, everyone. Count of a star, count of one, count of any number, count of any string within quotes, they all will give you the total number of records in your table. I have not taught anything about null so far. Clear?
Records in the table in column row wise, not column wise, right, sir?
Row wise, not column wise. Yeah, this is one record, this is second record. Both are same. Here, either you go row wise or you go column wise. They both are same. You see, if I'll go row wise, this is first record, this is second record, this is third record, this is fourth record, fifth record, sixth record, right? Or if I want to count it column wise, they both are same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No.
Okay.
Row we have 6, but column we have 3 only.
So in column, if you are going, that's what I told you. It will pick any one random column, and in that it will see how many one are present. Any one, not all the columns it will consider. Then the number will be triple here.
Fine.
Shall I proceed further?
Tanvir, I have one question. Can we count multiple columns from the query? That how many columns are?
How many columns are there?
No,
that you cannot count here.
Okay.
Number of columns we cannot use count star.
Okay. So what will we use in that
Number
case?
of columns, like for that, what you have to do is you have to go and check the structure of a table. Okay, that's the way how we perform. Like I have told you, describe table. Describe table that will give you the total list of column, and then you have to keep it in some Excel, or from there you can find. Okay, but directly how many columns are there in a table, that we cannot do using count star. Okay.
Okay.
Now tell me one thing, guys. Now listen very carefully. Now the confusion part will start. Okay, so listen very carefully. Now suppose if I will write select count of Tanvir from employee, what will be the output?
Same 6.
It will throw an error.
Oh, error.
This doesn't exist in the table value.
Doesn't exist. Do you think India exists in the table?
But it was in quotes, right?
But quotes, no, quotes is missing.
Quotes is missing, sir. I have written here any character within quotes. I should write no. Within quotes. This Tanvir is not within quotes. Check the output. Error message, right? Now I'll keep it within quotes. Now check it. You got the output?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it means you have to keep it within quotes. Clear?
Yes.
Not clear. Clear? Okay. Now if it is clear, tell me one thing. What will be the output if I will execute this?
It will give it because it is a column, right?
It's an error.
Yes, schema.
Within quotes required.
It exists
It
as
exists
employee.
exists in the schema.
Column name.
Exists in
Okay. Okay. No. Okay. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Now tell me what will be the output?
Okay. 6.
No confusion?
Yeah.
I've written here this character EMP ID and I've kept within quotes. Check the output. No confusion? Clear to everyone?
Before this, Tanvir, what did you did without quotes?
Without quotes.
No, this is within quote. No, employee ID is within quotes.
Yeah.
Any confusion in this one?
No.
No confusion. Okay. For this, what will happen?
The same 6 records.
Invalid error identified.
It will
Error.
If you will go by this formula, any character within quotes, this should throw error or not? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I have shown you, Tanvir, it was not within quotes. It has thrown error message. So it should also throw error message, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. But it is not throwing error message. Now listen very carefully. It is because this employee ID is a column of this employee table.
Correct.
Okay, now there is a twist. Listen very carefully. Don't think the story is over. This employee ID is a column of this employee table. So if you have a column of the same employee table, then quotes is not mandatory. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Clear to everyone? Okay.
Yes.
Now,
Yeah.
now, if it is clear, then tell me one thing. This I have told you for employee ID. Now let me explain this. The second column name is employee name. So you have this employee name. Let me write here employee name. What should be the output? 6. Output is 6, right? Here the output was 6, right? Here the output was 6. Now here, what should be the output if I execute this query?
Same 6.
Same 6.
Okay, this employee name is not in quotes, even then it will work. Why?
Because it is not
Because it's a part of the
Employee.
schema.
It's a column in
of this
employee
table.
table.
So it will give that a special privilege. Okay, 6. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Now the next column is manager ID. Manager ID. Output is 6. Clear?
6. Yeah.
Okay. Manager ID is a column of this table, so it will work. Okay. Check the output. Output is 4. Okay. Why the output is 4 for this count of manager ID?
Two tables are null. Last 2 rows are null.
Because
manager
here in this manager ID column, last 2 records are null. So now listen, when you are giving count of a column name, I repeat, when you are giving count of a column name, and if it has null value, it will not count it. But the same column name here, this is showing the output 6. Why? Why it is counting here null? Because here this manager ID is the column name, but you have kept it within quotes. So if you will keep it within quotes, it will treat as count of a star and it will count everything. And that's why the output is 6.
Okay.
Not clear. I think this is not clear. See, if you're writing count of column, so it will get a special privilege that you don't have to give quotes. That is clear. But it will not count your null values. That is why here the output is 4. Output is 4. But the same column, if you will keep it within quotes, so this will be like your normal count of a star or count of 1. And you know they all will count null. So in that case, the output is 6. Is this clear now?
What if it is empty, Tanvir?
Count of empty, that will throw error message.
No, not empty. If the column, say,
Blank.
if we are using, blank,
A blank part, I will come to that after this.
Okay.
So in the string parts, it is able to replace all the values with that particular string. But in when we give the column name, it's not doing that, right?
When you're giving column name, so here the meaning is different. Here you are telling SQL engine that SQL, please go to this column manager ID and tell me how many records are there. Okay, so in this case, what will happen? Your engine will go to, where is this table? 1 minute, let me copy this table first of all. See, in this case, in this employee table, this is your employee table. This is your null. This is also your null. And this, let me take this query first of all. When you are executing this query, okay, the meaning of this query is you are telling engine that replace all the values with manager ID. Okay, so everything will be replaced with manager ID. So make a copy here. Everything will be replaced with manager ID. Okay. Now it will take any column. Suppose this one. How many manager IDs present in this column? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So output is 6. Clear? Now, now if you are writing this one, in this case, what you are telling to SQL engine that SQL is going to the manager ID column. See, the meaning has changed. That's why you should understand the meaning of each and every query. Here you are telling SQL engine that go into this manager ID column. Okay, it will reach here. Okay. Now what you're telling count. So it will count. This is 1 record. This is 2nd record. This is 3rd record. This is 4th record. And it will not count null. That is why it is telling I could find only 4 records. Is this clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. One minute. If it is clear, then tell me one thing. If I will write here count of employee name, first of all, tell me the meaning of this query. Meaning, just meaning I'm asking.
Just employee count, employee name.
Employee name column.
You are telling SQL engine to go in which column?
First.
Employee name.
My name.
Employee name column, not first column, employee name column. Now in this column, what it will do? It will count the records. This is 1 record. This is 2nd record. This is 3rd record. This is 4th record. This is 5th record. This is 6th record. It will show 6 as an output. Correct? Got it?
Tanvir, if we have
One
like
minute. Hold on. Let me complete first. Now check the output for this. Output is 6. Okay. Now, suppose if I will write like this, count of employee ID. For this, you guys tell me the final output for this query. 6. Okay. Now check this output. Let me keep this here. Please check the output. 6. So you understood the meaning that how it is working. If you're writing count of anything within quotes, the engine will replace it and it will count it. If you're writing count of a column, engine will go into that column. If there is a null, it will skip it. If there is no null, it will count it. That's all. Now you can ask question if you have any.
Sir, for null, there is no value in SQL, right? There is no value for null, right?
1 minute. Have I taught you the difference between zero, blank, and null?
No.
I have not covered that, no? Okay, that's why this confusion is there. Okay. That's why this confusion is there. 1 minute. Let me cover first of all null. Then I will come again to this topic. Okay, just give me 2 minutes. This is where I thought I have covered, but I have not covered. 1 minute. Suppose there is a test in a class. Okay, there's a test. A student Raj has scored 50 marks. Clear? Raj has scored 50 marks. Mohan has scored 0 marks. Okay. Suresh, it is blank. I have shown this to the principal. It happens now in the school when there's a test, the principal will also look at the report, understand that what is the progress of class. I have shown this to principal. Suppose I am the class teacher. Principal asked me that Tanvir, okay, Raj has scored 50, Mohan has scored 0. I told that yes, Mohan has appeared, but all the answers were incorrect, so he has scored 0 marks. Okay. Then principal told that Tanvir, why you kept blank for Suresh? I told that, sir, actually for Suresh, the paper is still getting evaluated. I have not got the marks of all the subjects. Once I will receive, I will tell you the total marks for Suresh. Is this clear why I kept blank here?
Yeah.
It happened? No. Sometime you didn't get the data. So you will wait for that. You will keep it blank. Can I keep it zero here?
No.
We are going
No,
to
you
check.
cannot give.
We
If
don't
you're
get any
keeping
result.
zero, it is clear cut that Suresh has scored 0 marks. But how you can give 0? Still his paper is getting evaluated. Maybe he will be the topper. He would have scored 99. Correct? You're not sure. So that is why we keep it here blank. So what is blank? Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay. In your project, if there is something blank, it means that transaction you have not received yet. You know that transaction has happened, but you have not received. You are waiting for that transaction. That is why we used to keep it as a blank. Now, is the difference between 0 and blank clear?
Yes.
0, you are sure the transaction happened, but the transaction amount was 0. Here, you are sure that Mohan has appeared for the test, but he has scored 0 marks. It is crystal clear, no confusion. For Suresh, I kept it blank because I am waiting for the marks. Once I will receive the marks, I will update here. It might be 0, it might be 100, it can be anything. And in our project perspective, if you're thinking, if it is blank, it means you know the transaction has happened, but you have not received the transaction amount so far. Clear?
Yes.
So can you tell that 0 and blank, they both are same?
Different.
No.
They both are different. So far clear to everyone? Okay.
So then
Now,
just 1 second. So for blank, right? It can also happen like the data was not captured.
data, that is what data was not captured. You know the transaction has happened. You are sure about that. But maybe you have not captured the data. Data was not inserted. Any other reason was there? You are waiting for that. That is also fine. What you told. But you are sure transaction has happened. I am sure Suresh has appeared in the test. But maybe his marks I have not received yet because still it's getting evaluated. Same thing, transaction has happened, I'm sure. But still that transaction, the bill that I received, the invoice I have not received yet. The accounting team, they are working on it. Clear?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now there is a student, Abraham. Okay. For him, I kept it null. My principal asked that, Tanvir, why you kept it null? Now listen this one. Okay. I told him that, sir, actually, I'm not sure about Abraham, whether he has appeared for the test. He appeared, but paper missing. He was absent. He was debarred. So I am just playing with the assumption. I'm not sure exactly what happened with Abraham. Clear? Maybe he was absent. Maybe he has appeared for the test and his paper is being evaluated. Maybe he has appeared, but still paper I have not received yet. Maybe he appeared, but he was caught cheating and he was debarred from the exam. Okay. Tell me one thing. Am I sure in this case that what exactly happened with Abraham?
No, not yet.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
It is it is exactly like when you're not sure whether the transaction happened or not, whether your client has done the transaction or not, when you're not sure. In Suresh case, you are sure that the transaction has happened, but you are waiting for the accounting team to update it. You are waiting for the paper to get evaluated, but you are sure he has appeared for the test. But for Abraham case, are you sure whether he has appeared for the test?
Not sure.
You are not sure. You are just playing with the assumption that maybe he has appeared. I'm not sure. Maybe he was absent. Maybe he was not feeling well and he was absent. Maybe he was he appeared for the test, but his paper is getting evaluated. So when you are not exactly sure with the transaction whether it happened or not, in that case we mark it as a null. Many times it happens now you are making a transaction using any UPI platform, PhonePe, Paytm, or Google Pay, whatever it may be. And it's a little to show you processing. It happened many times with me, not sure with you it happened or not. And after 2, 3, 4 hours, they will update you the transaction was declined or it was successful. So in that case, you are not sure. So when you're not sure with the transaction, you mark it as a null. Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Same thing like assumptions, ambiguity part is there.
Ambiguity is there. Correct. Good word. Ambiguity is there. It means you have a bucket which is full of assumptions because you don't have any clear-cut answer. In blank, at least you are sure Suresh has appeared for the test. Correct? No. But in Abraham case, you are not sure whether Abraham has appeared for the test or not, or what will happen with him. Maybe he had appeared for the test. Maybe, I'm not sure. And still his paper is getting evaluated. And maybe he will be the topper. So I'm just telling maybe. I'm not sure exactly what happened. So in your business, when you're not sure whether the transaction happened or not, it happened, it failed, whether it was not initiated at all. In those cases, we mark it as null. Is this clear now?
Yes.
So can you tell me, can I put 0 instead of null here?
No.
No. If you're putting 0, you are damn sure that Abraham has appeared for the test and he has scored 0 marks. You cannot put 0. That is why in those cases, we put it as null. Now tell me, do you think 0 is same as null?
No.
No.
Do you think blank is same as null?
No.
No. In blank, you are waiting, the transaction has happened. Suresh has appeared for the test. One thing is clear cut here. But in Abraham, you are just playing with the assumption. You don't have the clear path visible. So now tell me 0, blank, and null. They both are same or different?
All three are different.
They all are entirely different. No relation. And because of this null, your 20 to 30% complexity of SQL is because of this null only. Whatever keywords I'll be teaching you, your set operators, I will show you the behavior of null. Joins, the behavior of null. Window function, behavior of null. Many other things, whatever we'll be studying. You have to, a count function, you see behavior of null. It will be different. Right now you have seen that count of column, this output is 4. Why? Because it is ignoring null. The behavior changed because of null. And in your interview, 100% guarantee I can give you, 100%, you will get one question based on null. Damn sure. Okay. So is it clear now?
Yes.
Any question? Now, if you have question, you can ask.
I did not quite follow the difference between blank and null.
Tell me where we have problem, where you're getting confused.
So you said null is where the transaction initiated and the result is not out. That is null.
No. Null means I'm not sure whether the transaction was initiated or not.
Okay, so what I said was for blank.
But in blank, I'm sure the transaction was initiated. One thing is clear cut. Transaction was initiated, but I don't have the exact transaction amount because maybe the team is working on that. Accounting team is working, they will update me. And that is why I kept it blank there. Why I kept null in case of Abraham? Because I'm not sure whether the transaction was initiated or not. That is not clear to me. That's why we keep null.
Sir, I have a question.
1 minute. David, is that clear?
See, I'm able to understand, but I'm not able to quantify because in both the cases, the result is not out. Right? The interpretation is.
But in Suresh, the result will be out because you are waiting for the data. You know the transaction has happened with Suresh. He is your client.
Okay.
But Abraham has not initiated the transaction. You are not sure whether you have onboarded him or not.
Okay, so
okay, that's why you
kept the record itself was not there. That's what. Sorry,
can you repeat?
So in Abraham case, I mean, if I speak in the data language, the record itself was not there, created.
Right. Okay, in Abraham case, what happened? You have initiated the talk with him. Like suppose you have started a fund. Okay, I started a fund, and with this fund we have investor 1. He invested 1 minute. I have investor 1, he invested 100 rupees. Okay.
Okay.
I have investor 2, I kept it 0. Maybe he has committed that he will give 150 rupees, but right now he has not given. It happened in the fund, right? There's a commitment amount and
Okay.
then the realized amount, right? And then you have investor 3. I mark it blank. Why? Because I know investor 3 has done the payment. He has done the investment. I'm sure investor 3, he has done the investment. But exact number I have not received yet, because
Okay.
maybe the fund manager or the portfolio manager, they're still working on that how many shares we have to give him, what with the shareholder and all those things.
Right.
And then after 1 hour, 2 hour, or by end of the day, they will give me that exact number, and then I will populate here. So here I am waiting for the data.
Okay.
Correct. And I am sure that investor 3 has invested. Clear? In case of investor 4, just we had a talk with him. We have told him about our fund features, okay, and all this stuff, the return, what he will be getting. But I'm not sure whether he has committed or not. Just the talk, we have done initial round of talk with him. I'm not sure whether he has committed anything or not. In that case, we keep it null, because maybe he can come and he will tell that, okay, no, I don't want to invest in this one. Then we will remove him. Okay.
Okay.
So in those cases, we keep it as a null. Here, nothing is sure. We're not sure whether he committed or not. In this investor 3, why I kept blank? Because I'm sure he is pakka. He has committed that he will give the amount, and the paperwork has started and all this stuff.
Okay.
Is that clear now?
Yeah.
Any other question, anyone? So generally, null means you are just playing with the assumptions. You're not sure exactly what happened. In case of blank, one thing is sure, that transaction has initiated. Okay.
Yes.
Any other question?
Tanveer,
Yeah.
so while using the count function, both null and blank won't be counted, right?
A blank, I will tell you after this. Count, just first of all, I will want to complete this null part. Then I will come to blank.
Tanveer, I'm little bit confused.
One minute. So is this clear? Count of a column will ignore the null, but it will count the values. Blank part, I will teach you after some time. Now you tell me what you're asking. Someone is asking question.
My question is, I'm a little confused between 0 and blank. Because in the Excel, the definition is different. If I put the formula and data is not available for Suresh, so it will be showing in your output as 0. If I do a VLOOKUP formula in Excel and data of Suresh is blank in my main base data, so it will be giving the output as 0. The data of Suresh, 0.
Okay. Maybe that was in your Excel in that manner. I don't have idea about that. I don't want to comment. But in database world, 0 and blank, they are entirely different. The behavior is different. You have a separate keyword to treat them. It is different.
So that's why I asked. Thank you.
Sir,
Yeah, hi. Tell me.
I have one question. If
Yes,
we
correct.
check this fund scenario, for that investment 4, we are not sure, right? Whether he needs to do funding or not. So in case, if he comes back to us that he want to pay for that fund, so in that case we will able to record that details again.
If suppose next day he is coming and he will tell that yes, I want to commit, and he has paid the amount 50 rupees, we will change this null to 50. Then now we are clear that okay, he has paid the amount. And that is why we keep this record, no? Because maybe the next time if he will come, we will update this value. We will update here. Okay. Because if you're not sure, you cannot delete it as well. If you will delete it, and tomorrow if this investor will come into if you want to invest, then again you have to create a new record for him. At least if it is null, it means you know that you had a discussion with him. Maybe your your management team or your representative or the sales team will get back to investor phone. They will ask him that, okay, why you're not investing or what's the reason? They can try to convince him. That's why you have to keep a data of this. Okay. Fine, guys. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now coming back to the count function. Is this clear? These 4 examples?
Yeah.
Okay. Now.
Then I have a scenario. Can I ask this question?
Yes, sure.
Please, can you go back to that Excel once?
Excel sheet, yes.
Yeah, so let's say we have 10 columns out here and we have employee ID, and out of 4 columns we have nulls. How do we show that the counts in all the counts in different columns?
All the counts in different columns.
I want to understand because
then sorry. For that, it's very simple. Just you have to write count of all the columns one by one. Count of employee ID.
Okay, but let's if
count
it is
of
like
employee
60,
name.
70 columns, then
Then it is difficult. I do understand. You have to write it manually. That's the only solution.
Okay.
Okay. Any other question?
Yes, so Tanvir, if in a column we have duplicate values, then if and
That
we
I will come after this. I will show you that part duplicate after this. Okay. So you can see all the 3 columns values we have 664. Clear?
Yes.
Is it clear? Okay, let me proceed further. I know the questions what you guys are going to ask will be covered in the next topic. Okay. Now coming to the duplicate part. Duplicates. Suppose I have this ID column 1, 2, 3, 3. Do you have duplicate ID here?
Yes.
What is that? 3, correct? Okay, now I have this name column. Name is A, B, C, D. Now, do you have duplicate name here?
No.
No, we don't.
What about the combination of ID and name? If I will ask you, the combination is duplicate?
No.
But here 3 is duplicate, no?
The combination is different.
But when we
Combination
combine
is
it,
not duplicate. Yes.
yeah.
3C is different than 3D. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is not duplicate. Hope it is clear to everyone.
Yes.
Okay. No.
Tanvir, I have one question regarding the previous one. Yeah. When we are putting select a star, select count a star from the table, so which column they are preferring to count? Means I am not getting it, because here I am putting a specific column to count it, correct? But in that
I have mentioned that randomly it will pick any column.
Okay.
I mentioned that already.
Yeah.
It
So
will pick
if
any
there is
column
some
randomly.
null value in that, then
It will be replaced with that value. If you're writing count of a star, it will replace with a star. It will count all the star.
okay.
Okay. Select a star. Input. So this is our input table. In this, do you have duplicate?
Yes.
Yeah.
ID 1, right? So now suppose you don't want to see the duplicate record. So for that, what you have to do is you have a keyword distinct. If you write distinct, it will remove the duplicate. What happened here? Value is there. Now please check, are the duplicate removed here?
Yes.
Yes.
You understood what is distinct?
Yeah.
Okay, good. This seems to be simple, but these all concepts are very important. Okay. So now if I write distinct value from input, you got the unique values, IDs 1, 2, 3, right? Unique values.
Yes.
If I will write distinct name, tell me what will be the output?
ABC.
ABC.
Clear? So you understood what is distinct, guys? Clear to everyone?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now tell me if I will write ID comma name. First of all, what is the meaning of this? Don't tell me the output. Tell me the meaning of this.
Distinct, the duplicate in ID column and the remaining name it will display.
This is a misconception which many
I
has.
think first it will check for the ID, whether the ID column where there is any duplicate, and if there is duplicate, then conflict. So take into consider the name column. I think that was.
Okay, misconception. Any else?
It will give us the combination. First, it will check the distinct IDs. Then, according to that, it will give the combination.
Oh, now listen this. Did it like this now? Now, what is the meaning of this query?
So there is no duplicate we can find.
They will take the
I think it
combination
will
of
just
ID and
both
name, and
combination of both columns.
then it will give
Correct.
the distinct.
Correct. It will check the combination. It will not. Now listen. It will not go to ID or it will not go to name. Nothing. It will check the combination. Forget about distinct. First of all, it will check the combination ID and name. Tell me one thing. Do you have combination ID and name duplicate here? Yes or no?
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
We have second column. Yeah.
Which one is duplicate? Tell me.
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, you don't have any duplicate ID name combination?
No.
Someone is telling yes. No, anyone is telling that yes, we have duplicate ID name combination? Not sure, Shujan, you are speaking to us or you are speaking somewhere else? Okay. Guys, your kids are also studying SQL, so we will charge extra for your kids. Okay. Okay. Fine. So ID and no, that's not a problem. I do understand, like working from home, so not an issue. You take care of your kids as well. That's fine. So okay, I have written val ID here. So this is val. So val and name combination. First of all, your engine will check. Do you have duplicate? Here, 1A and 1B, are they both same or different? Different. Okay, you all agree? 1B and 2B, are they same or different? Different. I agree that B is same, but 1B and 2B are different combination. It is exactly like Raj Kumar and Raj Kapoor, the very famous Bollywood heroes. They both are different. All the first name is same, Raj, but the last name is different. So they both are different, correct?
Yes.
So in this table, the combination of value and name, it is different. You don't have any duplicate, correct? So if you don't have any duplicate, so it will show you all the values. Check the output. Oh, I didn't ID here, no? This is val. Check the output. You got all the combination here?
Yes.
Okay. So now there is a misconception. People think that, okay, this will find the unique val. Unique val, it means distinct means unique val. So they think that it will give the output as 1, 2, 3. No, this is a misconception. If you're writing like this, it means the engine will consider this query like this. You are telling, first of all, find the combination of this. If there is a duplicate, then remove it. Now, suppose if I will insert one more record, this one, 3C. Now, do you think you have duplicate in this table?
Yes.
Yes, 3C is duplicate,
Yeah.
correct? Let me show you this. Select a star from input. You have 3C once here, you have 3C again, right? It's duplicate. Now see, I'm running this query. It will remove one 3C record. One 3C record is removed, and you have only one 3C record here. Hope it is clear.
Yes.
Yes.
Is it clear to everyone?
Yeah.
Okay.
And similarly, Tanvir, if we have one more column, then it will check the combination of
Correct,
three.
correct. Suppose if you have one more column, salary or any other thing, you can try for that. You can keep here comma salary as well. So again, the meaning is same. It will take the combination of these three columns and it will check them. You can try that. Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, it means in the both queries, select distinct without bracket, we have given the column names, and into bracket we have given the column name. It will work same for both, right?
Same, but this will throw error message. This bracket I have used just to make you understand that if you're writing this query, it works like this. Like first of all, it will take the combination of it. If the combination is duplicate, then distinct will remove that. This is just for your understanding purpose. I've given bracket, but you should not give bracket. This will throw error message. Okay. This is for your understanding. I mentioned here. That's that if you're writing this query, engine will process it in this format.
Okay.
So can you remove that extra column which you mentioned 3 comma C and then run this select distinct value comma name from input?
You want me to remove this 3C?
Just once remove it, please.
1 minute. Drop table. Input. Table is dropped. Now you have only 1A, 1B, 2B, 3C. This is the data. Now which query you want me to run? This one?
Comma, yes.
You will get the same output because you have all the combinations are unique.
Okay. Okay.
Check it. Got the same output.
Fine. Even
Got
if
it?
brackets also val comma name same output and without close brackets also same if the combination is matched.
Can you repeat? Can you repeat, Marjorie?
Now the segment which you have run without close bracket value comma name, and then segment if you run within close bracket value comma name.
No, that's what I told you. Within bracket, you should not write. This is incorrect syntax.
Yes,
this
sir.
I have told just to make you understand. This is not correct syntax. This is incorrect syntax. This is through error message. This is just bracket I give just to make you understand, as engine will make a combination of this, and then on top of it, it will find a distinct.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Got it? No, this is just to make you understand. I've written this.
Fine.
Okay. Fine, guys. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you have understood this, tell me one thing. If I will write here null and suppose this is D. Okay, and if I will write here select distinct val from input. Do you think it will show you null as well?
No.
No.
Null will be there in the output or not?
No, because if it is not
Would be there.
It will consider it. Check the output.
Yeah, it will consider.
1, 2, null 3. Okay, so distinct will capture null as well. Clear?
Yeah. Understand.
Okay. Okay, fine. Shall I proceed for? Yeah, tell me.
Can you explain this? Like, so null is like again ambiguous, right?
Null is ambiguous, but this is distinct means unique.
Okay.
So null is different than all these values. You don't know what is present inside null. Okay.
Yeah.
does the distinct will take out the record of blank also, like just eager to
Just give me some time. For blank, I don't want to bring that now. Just give me some time. Then I will bring that blank concept after this. Okay.
Can we use the
Tanvir,
combination of null, like
Sorry?
null plus null plus name, like null value plus the
Huh,
other
I
name?
will come to that. I will come to that combination after this. 1 minute. If I will write null E. So now if I will execute select distinct val from input, what will be the output?
Also, it
will be the same.
Same output. Okay. Now, again, I'm inserting null E. Now I'm checking the combination of this value and name. Check the output. You have one null E or two null E?
Two null.
I have two null E, but we are getting only one null E. So distinct is able to handle your null, correct?
Yes, yes.
Got it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Clear to everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Now, if it is clear, then tell me one thing. Now listen very carefully, and this will be the last topic today. If I will execute this query, this is your input table, this is the data in front of you. What will be the output?
7.
Sorry, what's the output?
Count will be 7, sir.
7. 7. Clear? Okay. If I will write count of val, what will be the output?
Minus of 7, 3 remaining will be
5.
4.
4 or 5?
Should be 4.
4. Why 4?
because only val
Excluding
will
null.
Where we have
Null, we are not sure.
Val is a column of this input table. The column doesn't consider null, it ignores null. That is why only 4 records. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Count of name. What will be the output?
7.
count of
7.
7. 7 is the output.
Yes.
Now think carefully, then tell me the answer. Okay. Count of distinct. First of all, what is the meaning of this? Don't tell me the output. Just what is the meaning of this? What you're asking engine to do?
difference in values. It will be 6 output.
Oh, I'm asking what is the meaning
Eliminate
of
the
this?
unique number. Eliminate
It will show the unique ones.
How many?
Count of distinct val.
How many unique values are there, right?
Yeah.
Correct? No, that is what
Yes.
I'm asking.
Yeah.
So how many unique values you have here?
5.
1, 2,
4.
3, 4.
4.
3.
Okay.
4.
4, 5, 3, 2, 1, 0. Tell me all the combinations.
No,
4,
4.
4, 4.
Okay, 1 minute. Distinct value, if I have written, how many values it is showing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So if I'm asking count of distinct, how many count are there?
4.
4.
4. Correct?
Yeah.
Check the output.
Could be 3, yeah. Correct.
Why it is 3?
Because count will not handle null.
Excluded null.
Null hasn't been counted.
Now this is a very big, strange behavior, and this is giving wrong information. Suppose if I will show this count of distinct value. Now listen very carefully. I'm telling you from business perspective. We have faced all these things in our project. I have shown this count of distinct value. And suppose maybe this is a transaction. It seems I have 3 unique transactions. Correct? Correct? No.
Yeah.
But do you think in this table you have only 3 unique transactions? No.
No.
This is one unique transaction. This is another unique transaction. This is another unique transaction. But how you can ignore these transactions? Maybe transaction has happened, maybe, right? And maybe the value of this transaction was 10 million. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how you can ignore it? So be careful while using this query, especially I'm telling you data analyst and Power BI developers, because you have to work on the reporting part, and you have to share this number to your management. If you will tell that you have only 3 unique transactions, they will be confused that, okay, we have onboarded, we are just in discussion with few more client, and maybe they would have initiated the transaction, maybe not, but you cannot tell clear cut that we have only 3 transactions. So be careful while using these queries. They have their own limitations, pros and cons. So you cannot blame SQL that no, SQL is not considering null. That is why we are showing only 3 records. You should know as a data analyst that if it is 3, maybe the null is also present. So you have to clearly tell to your management, your stakeholders, to whomever you are reporting, to your director, to associate director, that we have 3 unique valid transaction, and apart from that, I have 3 null transaction. Hope it is clear.
Yes. Maybe we can put a count in close bracket quite distant value.
Sorry, didn't get you. Sorry, can you repeat?
Count close bracket distant value without quotes you mentioned. If we mention quotes, maybe it will display all but distinct value.
Sorry, I'm not getting what you're telling. Could you tell me, like, count inside this what you want to write? Distinct?
Before yes, in inverted quotes.
No.
No.
And then this one.
Yes.
Oh, this one you're telling.
Yes.
Okay. See, here it's telling 1. Why? You are asking him to count this one, this particular value. This is in a string.
It replaced with string.
If you will keep it like this, you see, if you write like this,
all will come.
It is 7 because that is considering null as well. Okay, this is a different scenario.
Okay.
So now tomorrow, because today almost we are running not out of time, but just 3 minutes is left. Then tomorrow I will tell you that now you can ask question here that Tanvir, okay, it is fine, it is showing only 3 records. It is ignoring null. But suppose in my use case, I have to consider null as well. It means I want to show 4 transactions. Then how we can do that? So tomorrow I will tell you how we can capture it. So that's all for today, guys. I will stop here. This was all about count function. You have many other things in count we will discuss tomorrow. These all are very, very, very important. And especially the misconceptions, what I have taught. So please, if possible, make a note somewhere in your notebook or diary. That's very important. We'll connect tomorrow. Those who wants to drop, you can drop. If you have any question, you can ask.
Well, thank you, sir.
Tanvir, can you explain the testing value? As you told me the 3 numbers. So 3 numbers, it's removing the duplicates from the value and giving the output.
I'm not getting your question. So can you give me some context? Which example where are you talking?
You have mentioned 3 numbers in count distinct value in the last one.
3 numbers count
After
distinct.
7,
This one.
yeah, 3. After 7, count 10. So it is removing the duplicates from
correct.
your number. Okay. So you were telling, I think I did not capture that if you're a data analyst or a Power BI developer, that you have to ensure to your data that number is 3.
3. I'm not getting what you're saying.
I will be getting confused for this count distinct value.
Okay. 1 minute. Let me do this again. See here, count of distinct value is showing 3 because it is considering this as one value. This is another value. This is another value. 3. It is ignoring null transactions. That is what I told you. So if you're working as a data analyst, you have to take care of this null as well, because if you show this number to your management that there are only 3 unique transactions, but actually in this table you have, apart from this, you have null transaction as well. So you should not ignore it. You have to tell this as well to your business, to your stakeholders, that we have few null transactions as well. That's what I told you. That's why we should not blindly trust on this count of distinct value, because this will not capture null. But if in your case, if the requirement is that you have to showcase null as well, then tomorrow I will tell you how to handle it.
Okay. Yeah, got it. Okay. Thanks.
You see, generally, as far as my experience is concerned, I have seen, especially freshers, what they will do, they will blindly remove the null. maybe in your group, I think maybe few of you might have done this. You will remove the null. If you are data engineer in this group, you will remove the null in your data pipeline. You're working as a Power BI developer or any other reporting specialist, you remove null. Don't remove null. You never know the power of null. Okay, you think that null is something useless, it is junk values. No, null is not junk value. You have to clearly discuss this with a business stakeholder, that how to treat null. If they're telling to remove null, then you remove null. If they're telling don't remove null, show that on report, then you have to show that report. If they're telling that instead of null, show some other number, you have to show some other number. So means you have to treat null. You cannot ignore it.
Hello.
Tanvir, I have a question for line 203. So we have the select distinct open bracket valve and name. So if we actually close the bracket for the value part itself, will the result be same, or will it just check
One minute,
distinct?
1 minute. I think my screen sharing is stopped now. Login किया गया. उसको log out करो एक second. I think my screen sharing is stopped now.
We can see it.
Oh, it is visible.
It is visible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 minute. We login मत करना रुक जाओ एक second. Where is this? Okay. अभी मत करना, अभी रुक जाओ 1 minute रुक जाओ. Yeah, sorry, what you're telling? Can you repeat once?
Yes, for the line 203. So if we actually close the bracket in the value itself and then give comma name, would the result be same, or will it take just distinct values in that case, instead of a combination of value and names?
In this query, now tell me what you want. Value, comma name.
Yeah, value, we are just opening and closing bracket for value.
Bracket is not, that's what I mentioned. Value, this bracket is just dummy I mentioned to make you understand, guys. This is not required. This will throw error message. This bracket I have just written just to make you understand. Oh, forget this. This was a bad dream. Forget it.
Okay.
This brackets you should not give.
Just last question, sir. Here, select distinct value, comma name. When you're from input, when you're getting the output, it is showing the output of value and name, right?
Yeah, combination, correct, yes.
But from distinct, before concept, last name, first name, descending and ascending, when you mentioned last name beside of that last name as descending, and first name you not mention anything. First name it is displayed in ascending, and last name it is displayed in descending, because at beside of last name you mentioned descending. Here, when you mention select a distinct value, comma name, it should only consider value. Why it is considering name also? Because we not mention descending distinct name.
That's what I told you, yaar. See, if if you're writing this query, no, if you're writing this query, actually internally, engine will assume that this distinct is applicable on this combination. That is why I have given this bracket to make you understand that this distinct is not only on this val. This is a misconception people have. People think that this distinct is on val only. No, this is a misconception. If you're writing like this, it means this distinct is applicable on this combination. Distinct is applicable on both of this combination. Okay, that's a misconception people have. People think that this distinct is on val only. No, it is on the combination of these columns. Here I've shown you 2 columns. You can use 3 columns, 5 columns, 10 columns. Even then, distinct will be applicable on the combination of all the columns.
Okay, fine. It has nothing to do with the ascending, descending format.
No, nothing like that.
Okay. Sure.
Any other question?
No.
Okay, fine then, guys. I will share a few assignment questions today. Please work on that. We'll discuss on it tomorrow. Thank you. Take care. Bye.